Howdy, today I'd like to talk to everybody about this 4-foot Vaportight light. It's LED and it's the commercial electric brand, which is you get at Home Depot. This is a pretty nifty little light. What you get in the box are some fasteners for hanging the brackets to a drywall ceiling, a couple of stainless steel brackets, and you can mount this two ways. One is just using the screws. You mount the bracket to the ceiling and you snap the light, I'll show it better, snap the light into it, or you can hang it from a peg hook like you see right here. And then the cord grip. Now this light does not come with any cord or switching. It just has the open hole right here that you're going to run your electrical cord into, and it's meant to be wired to a wall switch. This is what it looks like on the inside. I'm going to have to remove this tape. But it's basically two strips of 50 LED lights, so for a total of 100. This is supposed to pull 46 watts, 43 watts, and it replaces the equivalent of a 63 watt fluorescent light. Boy, that did not want to come out of my mouth. So what I'm going to have to do is take these guys right here, and there's two of them in here, and I'm going to open this up, and then we'll take a look at where you connect your wires in. So this is the inside, or the under part of the light, and what we have right here is a little electrical box, and this little bugger right here was a real bear to get off of here, but got her off. And what was inside is here's where your AC power comes in, and then of course here's your ground. I don't have one of these orange connectors, so I'm going to have to get one of those, although I don't know why I couldn't just snip this and then just use wire nuts all the way around. I'm guessing this guy right here is what's going to convert your AC power into most likely a low voltage DC output, and once I get it wired up I'll find out what's actually coming out of there, but I'm going to guess it's under 12 volts and very low wattage or amperage. One cool thing about this is this actually comes with a little bit of a safety tether, so if you open this up it doesn't just fall right out onto your head, or if it falls into your head it's not going to fall to the ground. Anyhow, kind of a nice deal. There's two of them in here, there's one down there as well. This is the back side of the light. This little area right here is where you can mount the stainless steel bracket into, and it's just going to snap in there and hold. And it's kind of nice because you have a little bit of a latitude, back and forth as far as spacing goes. You're not constricted to one spot, although I don't know why it couldn't have just gone, all the way. There's plenty of room here. It would have gave even more opportunities. But anyhow, I'm going to go ahead and hang this on the ceiling and we'll fire it up. Okay, it's time for what you've been waiting for. Whoop. And here we go. It puts out a pretty white light. Sometimes these cameras don't give a fair representation of what you're looking at. It's a real bright white light. It's not a warm light. Definitely gives a nice spread. Lights up a fair bit of the shop. It's amazing how much light those little tiny dots of diodes put out, but yeah, it's pretty neat. Now just for comparison, I'm going to turn on some other lighting so you can see right over there. This is two 40-watt fluorescent bulbs, and of course this is the 100 LEDs, 43 watts on the left and of course 80 watts on the right. So to me it almost looks like they're given pretty close to the same amount of illumination, and I think I like the glow of the LED a little bit better. The fluorescent is a little dimmer, but they're also really old bulbs, so who's to say if I stuck brand new bulbs in there what that would look like. It might be better, plus the color spectrum is a little bit different, but overall like this light. Just another thing I noticed while I was comparing the lights, it's not that cold in here right now, but if it was really cold you would have noticed a big difference in the fluorescent light. And then the other thing is these LEDs have no hum, and when I turn the fluorescent lights on, the hum is really noticeable. So it's a much quieter light.